Hi folks, this is the fan control knob off of my 2004 Mazda RX-8, and there's a couple things about it. First of all, it's broken. That used to be a D slot. See the little flat spot there? And it used to curve around like that. But over the years it has slowly disintegrated and finally it has become unusable. Second thing is, this thing is made out of HDPE, high density polyethylene, which is nigh-on ungluable. So I can't really repair it. Plus all the pieces are so crumbled that it would be very difficult to repair it in a strong way. Third thing is, it costs about 50 or 60 bucks to buy another one. Lame. So, I've got one of those 3D printers. Figured I'd fabricate something to help me repair. I'm not going to replace it because I want to keep the original look. And also, see that little triangle there? It glows because of that little light pipe in there, see it? So here's the knob put where it fits. Sorry about the dark lighting, I'm in my garage. And as you can see, I can turn this all day and it doesn't do anything. But there's a couple interesting things about where it fits. See, there's this lip here that I need to make sure my thing fits around, so it needs to be smaller than that. So I need to break out my trusty calipers and start measuring. Alright, so the inner diameter of that clear plastic piece is 16 and let's say a half millimeters. Alright, and for the little D shaft in there, it has a diameter of 6 millimeters, and I wasn't really able to measure that little flat spot because I couldn't get my calipers in there, but I think it's about 4.5 millimeters, but I'm just going to have to measure it on that knob and see what I can get. I'll probably just measure the actual width of the flat spot, and then I can compute how far away it is from the center. So I've drawn up what I think is the correct dimensions and geometry in ViaCAD, running in my virtual machine. And now I'm going to extrude it for just a couple millimeters. So I'm going to choose extrude solid here. I want distance. Distance is 1 millimeter, just to test. So I'm going to select all this. Boom, now we have a little test thing. So I'm going to export this, print it out, and then see if it fits on the car. Alright, here's a little disc. Just a smidge too small. Oh well. Iteration 2. Here I am in CAD again. So I've drawn a circle to represent the desired size. There's multiple ways of doing this. I'm just doing it this way. So I've already selected the stuff with the scale tool. You select a anchor point here, so that's the center. Click there. Start point is there. End point is on the new circle there. Boom. Now we can select this circle, get rid of it, switch back to 3D mode, and oh yeah, I double clicked that accidentally. And there we go. It's already, I didn't have to change anything else. Alright, here's the second iteration. Just peel it off of the platform here. There we go. Perfect fit. Almost too perfect, because now I'm going to have a bit of a time getting it out of here. But it's okay. I brought tools to deal with that. Alright, so the next order of business is to make slots in this thing, or draw up the slots to accommodate these little tabs here. I want to preserve these tabs so that most of the force when I rotate this thing is going to be transmitted through solid plastic instead of any iffy glue that I use to hold this adapter in. So to that effect, you'll notice that these tabs do not line up with straight up and down. See, this is straight up and down in this direction. See the flat spot for the D. So I've measured the angle, this angle here, and it's 30 degrees, or just about that, so I can figure out what I need to do there. The tabs themselves are from here to here are 14.2 millimeters, and then the diameter of this guy, this center post, is 9.3 millimeters. So I'm just going to draw that up. Oh, by the way, I'm using the GIMP to do this. Hate that name, but anyways, that's what it's called. And I'm just using the protractor tool. You just click and drag, you know, and it tells you angles. And I'm using guides. You just drag them from the ruler up there or over here, and you can have as many as you want. So quite convenient for things like this. Well, I should also mention that the little tabs there are about, that much millimeters. Alright, so I've drawn up this little contraption. I've extruded it out. So this should fit, if you can see, this should fit over this center post and fit down in here, over these tabs. And the idea is I will have the main part that will split over these tabs. It will extend up to this base here. Get some better light. It will fill up to this base here. You know, there's this little X mark here. Then I will lop off the remnants of this and continue this base up with a D slot inside of it, and then keep this X as the backstop. But I'm not very good at explaining these kinds of physical things without a model, so I'll just make it and show you and see what it does. I have a base that will fit quite nicely onto here. Quite a nice friction fit. I might just end up using a friction fit. So now I need to do a couple measurements, see how tall all these various components are, so I can make a base of this going up to about here, and then I can make this out of the D. What I'm getting at, so this part will fit over the base, then there's that middle section with the D, and then there's the top section, which is just kind of smaller to save some plastic. Cool. There's one thing that needs to be done still, that would be to rotate this by 30 degrees. So once I've done that, I can just print it up, and hopefully it'll work. Alright, everything's rotated, so we should be good to go. Let's get printing. Alright, here it is, printed it. Now let's see if it fits. Got that flat spot there, flat spot there. Perfect. Perfect. Works just fine. Well, that was a good adventure. Saved, well, I think I spent a total of, with all the prototypes included, about 50 cents worth of plastic. I would call that mission success. Thanks for watching. Now I'm gonna go play some video games. Of course, before I go play games, I'm gonna put this up on Thingiverse. I'll put a link in the description, so you can make this yourself if you need it, or use it as a base for your own knob repair.